Hey everybody, welcome back. Why the fuck am I doing this voice? Hey everybody. Back with more SMT. New demon. We picked up Lam Dirg. Fused away our crab thing, and I think I pulled Oni out of the compendium. Fused this guy. He's alright. He's gonna punch shit, as expected. A famous Scottish ghost that appears around Glenmore is also known as Lairg, and appears with a bloody right hand. He challenges men to fights, and any who accept will die in a matter of days. It is thought that those who die in war, while still thirsting for battle, become Lamdirgs. So yeah, he likes fighting. There's literally just blood coming off him in his picture. It's pretty good. Alright, let's continue to go through Kanda no Yashiro in the hopes that we can find progress. I don't think we've gone down this route yet. We have not. Wait, maybe we have. I can't tell. Probably. We've probably been disappointed. But yeah. Recording this fresh in the morning. It's okay. I took a nice, wake up call. I bashed my head against the wall 3 times to make sure that I would be alert for the things we must do today. Shock the shit out of her. What? She can't believe it. Healing know-how? No. Like, when I think of that demon, I do not think, oh man, you're gonna heal me. I don't know why, for some reason when I see it, I'm like, man, you're probably gonna mug me.
Nice!
Ah, well, thanks for the tips, buddies. Thank you, buddies. What the fuck?
Well, not too bad.
Did I just fist pump because I got out of the trap? That's pretty good.
Everyone!
I like that.
Yeah.
Alright, so shout out to that frog over there. I got him. Like, I did the discussions and stuff to obtain him. I negotiated. And it took a little bit. It took me like 8 tries. Every single time, around the second question it gave me, the second multiple choice, I would pick it, and he would say, here's a way to transition into fighting you. And then fucking he'd hit me for a turn, and then we'd start over again. Over and over. And eventually, he fucking gave it to me. He finally let me have him. Fuck Haget. He's a stupid ass frog. He'd eat my ass. Continue to up my stuff. My highest stat is luck now. Oops. I did the thing. This takes me up. Ah, I see. We have to go get to the power spot. I was like, in my mind, I'm like, where's the power spot in relation to that ghostly rock? Now we know. And turns out you can skip the cutscene with Navarre there by just hitting X. As per usual.
How's that?
That's pretty good. Everything's after me. 600 Mach is not that much money. Well, at this point, we've kind of just circled around everywhere, but we haven't gone this way.
All right.
Oh. That crest is literally not even tied to a boss. Was Osei planned to be like the final crest challenge? Is that what this game is trying to tell me at this point? I would assume that's what it's trying to tell me by this point, because I can't really think of anything else. Like, it kind of makes me want to think that, just given the fact that the second one was the easiest. I didn't have to fight a single thing to get it. I mean, you could say it's kind of harder just because it's the straight up you need to do dungeoning stuff to get, but you know. Well, let's do it. We're in there, boys. Fuck that rock. It's got ribbons on it. It's been, like, purified, even though they're clearly demons. Woo! I'm gonna break my ankles. My ankles are broken. It's okay. D is fine. She's got really good bones. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm saying, so could you help me? Alright, let's fight the boss that is in this stone room. Hey, look, there's a rock. Does the rock take us to the Ark?
That must be the Ark Odin told us about.
I was assuming the Ark was like a building.
Halt!
Or something more tangible than just a ball. Let's play in the SMT4. You're in a boss theme.
I am Sukunagipun. This shrine is where we Kuritsukan, the ancestral gods of these lands, seal away the most dangerous foreign demons. Why have you come to this sacred place?
To break him out. We've come to open the Ark.
Thought. You are about to make a very grave mistake.
What do you mean?
No doubt Odin's machinations have steered you to these sacred grounds. Others among the Kunitsukami may lap up the Allfather's lies. But I know better. To unseal the Ark is to betray the world. I will put you ignorant fools in the grave before I let you usher in ruin.
Fine, let's go. Are you in a boat?
Good and bad aspects of this country. This situation is certainly adding to the bad. I cannot address all of it, but I can contain what's in my immediate vicinity.
He's in a boat.
Is that his power I feel? If we're gonna win, we need to give it our all.
Yeah, he's putting us in some kind of weird space zone. Alright. Let's see. Oh, we should go through the motions.
Yeah.
Dark! Probably resist that. Let's establish a defense. No dice on ice. How about burning? Burning does okay. Burning does alright. I have to try lightning next. Alright, well, it's alright. We already buffed defense, so it all kind of works out. Okay, that doesn't work out. That doesn't fucking work out at all. Oh, boy! I'm just so excited to do this fight. Oh, you have no idea. Like, fucking tons of fun over here. Gonna make me fucking blow my fucking head off. Lightning's your weakness. Okay, cool.
Nice.
Just reapply that shit. Alright. We're starting to chip away at him. Yeah. Fuck! You are a motherfucker, you know that? Is there anything I wanna... I don't have, like, status healing moves, I don't think, so... May have to do something about her. What's Blade got? Now, I probably have to stick with what I have, even if she has that bad status effect. We'll deal. We'll see what we can do with it. The important thing is to get as many turns as we can. Boom, baby. Yeah, smirk it. I love it when you smirk me. Maybe daze them? You are dizzy. Okay, just wasted that one.
Yeah.
Oh, she's back to normal now. Okay. I could shock. Hold on. How do I check the status of my... Fuck, I hit R. Like, what's my status button? Is it R? No, that's rush, KZ. I wanted to find out if fucking Bifron's had a healing move or not. Oh wait, no he doesn't! God damn it. You see, this is why I fucking make these fights harder, because I don't fucking think about it. Ah, fucking whatever. We don't have any status debuffs or any fucking shit on us. Unload!
Why must you unseal the Ark? The one sealed here will bring evil to your world. Evil you cannot even imagine. More gods will only create more confusion and chaos. And yet, you still wish to unseal the Ark? Do you not understand the gravity of this situation?
We don't need deities.
You cannot truly understand the world without gods. I must end your delusions. I have no choice but to make you obey.
I hate that I had to cut off Dugda there, but the way he just went made me think it's like, oh, did they not have him voice that line? That happens a little bit in these games.
Yeah.
Alright.
Here's more.
Ooh, I like that.
This is the end.
I don't like that! I don't like that!
Be gone.
Fuck you!
Be gone. Be gone.
He's a meanie.
Summon.
Get in here, you stupid fucking frog. Oh yeah, I can't fucking do this. Hold on. What do I got? Oh, I don't have any items to cure that. Yeah, that's right. Hold on, what's the order here? I would have to... Okay, so it's impossible for her to go next and heal. So, that is a bad thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just make that executive decision, have her get healed.
Here's more!
Alright, that's good. Hopefully that's gonna be enough.
Be gone!
It wasn't enough!
Be gone! This is the end! Be gone!
We got problems! Are you fucking kidding me? Didn't miss any of those times. But then, as soon as things start going tits up, suddenly you're like, oh man, my accuracy's going down. Lamdierg, listen to me, you fucking asshole. You're fucking trash. You stupid dick. No! Oh, now magically crits are coming out of the sky. Went to the fucking... fuck you! I'll get you for this! Man on a boat!
How pitiful.
Fuck off!
I'll drag you back to the
Yeah. Alright, we should be back now. Whenever I hover over him, he's red, so I assume when he's red, it means he's lower on health. No real strategy change, just unloading with lightning and healing whenever we can. Alright, good. Good timing, KZ. You did it.
Suppressing violence through power only ever breeds dissent. Perhaps this is retribution. For centuries of ruling with force, it's assuredly a regret.
Hey, victory. Ugh. Makakaja. Nah, I've got Navarre for buffs. I know. You realized it too. Ooh, Mazio, jeez. Ooh, you have Mazio. Can I, have that? Thank you. And, yeah, that's good enough. Mabufu. Keep leveling up. Give me more whispered skills.
We did it! Now we can open the Ark! Come on!
Hooray! Look up that. Look at that.
This must be the Ark, right?
You've done well to make it here and defeat the Guardian of the Ark, human. Well done, scion of Lord Doctor. Now, break the seal.
Lord Doctor?
All you need to do to break the seal is to touch the stone. That is, if you truly intend to save Tokyo. Only a human can break the seal. Now, finish your mission.
Alright.
I'm starting to think this is a bad idea, Nanashi.
Quickly, break the seal.
Wait, let's think this through!
Will you allow all of your efforts to be for naught? Destroy the seal.
Will you break the seal? Of course I will! Fucking Miss No Fun over here. We're about causing chaos. Gonna listen to D over here, over cool ass Odin. I wanna see what god I rip out of this.
What the? Is the Ark the floor?
Yes, this is all part of the Ark.
It's really bright. It's hurt my eyes.
Doctor, Odin, I have you to thank for my freedom.
Oh, you look nice.
It's been too long, Krishna.
Krishna.
The stage is set.
The threads of destiny have been undone. I decree to all the gods of the divine powers that the time for salvation has come.
The divine powers? Salvation? The heck are they talking about?
You have performed admirably. Take your reward.
Ah, nice. Boom. Let's go ahead and level up properly. No, hold on. This gives me the chance to make Dex even. OCD's happening. Sorry.
Come, Odin. We must find Flynn as soon as possible.
Wait, what do you want with Flynn?
Child, fear not. I am not your enemy. Believe in me, and I shall grant you salvation.
Yes, but to do so, Flynn must submit to our cause.
What do you mean submit to your cause?
Farewell, Doctor. May our paths cross again.
And off he goes. Kid, things are about to get real interesting real fast. Be ready.
You owe me an explanation! Who are you? What shall become of Flynn? I fear I may have chosen poorly who to possess.
This is bad, Nanashi. They played us. Big time.
How? How were we played?
What have we done?
I
just wanted to make a
volunteered.
name for myself as a hunter, not this.
What will you do?
Hey, don't leave me. I'm coming too.
Find Flynn in Ginza. Alright. Guess we gotta go warn him. So, I want to talk about something because I think it's very interesting, and it's something that has changed with SMT, and it's something that I would, you only really notice thanks to, you only really feel it when you do an LP of multiple games. You play through multiple of the games and see the games develop, and I am not an expert on Mega 10 or any of these games that much. It's like I've done playthroughs of the PS2 Shin Megami Tensei games aside from the Raido games. I've done those, so I have a decent idea on that stuff, but I can't say anything for SMT 1, 2, or if, or shit like that. But what I can say is that there has been a fundamental change in how story and other stuff with these games have just changed. And to be honest, I have to say it's for the worse. Now, this isn't something where I'm going to say the story of this game is bad, because I do not think it is bad. It is the way that it's being delivered is never going to touch the SMT games that I enjoy the most, which are the PS2 games. Now this is very interesting. I'm someone who came into this sub-series through Persona. Like a lot of mainstream people were like, oh man, this Persona thing's cool. It's the anime with the tough as nail RPG elements to it. It's really cool. And then I jumped into SMT type games because they play similarly to a degree, have those same like demon designs by Kaneko. And what I found is the animeification of this series. And it's like, it's so clear. Like when you're playing through this game, and even SMT4, it was clear that Persona has completely influenced like a lot of this shit now. To the point where, oh, you're gonna play SMT4. Why does this feel so anime? You know, the main characters are a lot more talky, and there's a lot more cliches and a lot of stuff you expect. Fucking Asahi is the worst fucking part of this game. Why? Because she is a character that would never exist in the other games. There's just, that kind of stuff would not exist. It's just, that's not what SMT used to end up being. Also, I just completed this relic quest, which has been running in the background, so that's cool. But she's a character that wouldn't exist in the other PS2 games, where it's like, what are you talking about? What's going on? Oh man, this is bad. Do you want to comfort your anime girlfriend? No, I don't. I don't care about that stuff. The stuff that they're doing in this game right now, where it's like, yo, Merkaba, who is serving under Jehovah, or, you know, the god of all law, you know, is facing off against Satan, or facing off against Lucifer right now, and that's like an ongoing thing at this point in the story. Like, we've got that going on. That's already, you know, interesting to a degree, but you kind of expect that with the law and chaos thing even in SMT4. And then you've got our character who has Dagda, who is teaming up with Odin, who's teaming up with, who basically orders around Odin from the way Odin spoke about him. And now this new god, and now they're trying to start their own thing. This is the kind of shit that makes Shin Megami Tensei interesting. But then you have these tag-along characters that I guess are supposed to make the average fan of like those anime RPGs like interested. You know, like your waifu shit. And it's like, oh man, that'll get people into it. And I'm like, why are you here? You're killing my vibes, you know? And this is also a problem, and it just in general. That's why I really did not like the intro to SMT4. Because you were in the kingdom of Mikado in that. And in Mikado, the entire format of the game was not Shin Megami Tensei in any way at all. It was comical how not like those games it was. Where, you know, I go into those games, and you just expect, alright, an event happens very early on enough in the game, go and explore and start, you know, going through dungeons. And in that it was, you know, more of a anime RPG, or more, I'm gonna keep saying influenced by Persona because, you know, that's Atlus's biggest property. The spin-off has become the most important aspect in the world. That's why the biggest mainline SMT game to exist right now is the game I'm playing right now, and it's on a 3DS. And the newest title in a spin-off series of Shin Megami Tensei is on a PlayStation 4, the current generation of consoles. Clearly, it's the biggest thing for them. And it's weird to see that happens. And, like, everything started happening in reverse. Like, fucking Persona started, you know, and it was just, it's a spin-off of fucking Megaten games. And, like, the character designs were the exact same. And then Persona 3 came out, and then they started gaining their own specific identity. And, now instead of, you know, the SMT stuff influencing the spin-off is influencing the mainline title. And do I think that's a good thing? I do not think that's necessarily a good thing, just because it makes this game less special in my opinion. I don't feel like characters like Asahi or any of the overtly extra, like, cliched anime-style characters are gonna add anything.
Hey.
Okay. I was trying to see what's over here. To continue to talk about this, I was looking at the gaff thread for this game, and someone had pointed out and showed a screenshot of, here's the upcoming Beach DLC, and it shows all the different characters, and it's like Asahi in a bathing suit. And I look at that and I'm like, why? Why is this here? What has happened to some fundamental parts of making this game? Am I saying that the people making these games have lost sight of their series? No. Absolutely not. Like, you're looking at the game and the current plot. There's some awesome fucking shit going on in this game. This gameplay hasn't been any sharper or any better than it is right now. It's fantastic. Fuck those dogs. They're just as distressed as I am right now. I swear to God, I'm gonna fucking kill them. I'm trying to have an important conversation with my audience here. Oh, that's how we get to the next area. Now hold on, I'm gonna fucking get them to shut up. We'll keep talking about this. Alright, so to continue what I was talking about, do I think that this is ruining, like, am I saying that the developers have basically lost sight of what made SMT great and made them amazing experiences? No, of course not. Game and the story as a whole is really good, but I feel like all this other stuff that tries to make it a bit more an easier pill to swallow for people that, like, say, you know, enjoy more mainstream SMT or, you know, Persona, feel like that unfortunately has damaged this game's potential. And it's made it more accessible. It's made it so more people are going to be able to get into this game easier. But for me personally, I think it's shit. I feel like the stuff like, you know, the over-anime aspects of this game and characters like that offer nothing to the story. Like, a better version of this game is that if she died, if her character died, and it's just you alone, just doing shit. In the end, then you just have Nocturne 2. And is that a bad thing? It's probably a bad thing. We don't want to rehash the same thing over and over again. But in the end, that's just what I would have preferred. Let's escape. It's what I would have preferred because, I don't know, the atmosphere of the game's just a lot better. Having someone, like, pipe up saying, "What's going on? What do you mean?" I'm like, shut the fuck up, alright? Clearly you're not offering anything to the plot. Clearly you're not doing anything that shows... Clearly you're not doing anything that makes me go, oh man, you're a functioning member of the team. You're just someone who is like, oh man, maybe we can connect with you a little bit because we have a silent protagonist over here. Am I gonna fucking wipe to this shit? This is what happens when I rant a little bit. Whatever. There's no death penalty here. Also, shout out to SMT saying, alright, we're going to go ahead and get rid of the death penalty in this game, but in exchange, we're gonna make every encounter fucking suck. Which, by the way, very SMT thing to do. Proud of him for it. What I'm saying is, SMT is probably the best turn-based RPG series ever. Is Persona the best one? No, it's not. I don't know. I just really love the world and everything about that more. That can change when Persona 5 comes out, but in my mind, that doesn't exist till February. But to conclude my thoughts here, I just want my edgelord PS2 SMT back. Like, I feel like that's what people are bad. I know that's kind of like the same fan like reaction where they're like they miss the old SMT, but it was such a good atmosphere, and the story was just so much better when it wasn't just force-fed to you with extra characters that were oh so, you know, anime tropey, you know? And sure, this makes this more accessible, and maybe that's, you know, the natural evolution this series had to take, but I can't not be disappointed by that. That being said, me being able to talk on and on about this definitely addresses, you know, shows one thing. I very much care about this series, and I very much, you know, am enjoying my time. I'm enjoying this game, even if I have quite a few issues with that. Again, that is a pet peeve. That is just something that bothers me. And it only bothers me about a fifth of the time. Yeah, okay, sure. But I'm still talking about how I don't like you. But in the end, it's like, is she an inherently bad character? Not necessarily. She's very cliche. Like, she's any other female protagonist you would expect would do the exact same actions as her. So it's stuff like that where it's like, okay, everything's basically expected. Like, oh, of course she would act like that. Oh, of course she would react that way. Oh, of course, you know, that would be the correct course of action. Oh, of course, if something she thinks bad happened, of course she's just gonna automatically just start crying. And of course you have the comfort option for her. Oh, of course she's like, she says we with everything as if, you know, as if you and her share the exact same mind at all times. That's just the same things you expect for every JRPG that exists. You got it in your Star Ocean 5, you get it in your fucking any of your anime RPGs. It's just something you come to expect from this. And you don't initially expect that to come up in Shin Megami Tensei, in which the last mainline title that was on a console was about a guy who decided to wander around and got to talk to other side characters once every 6 hours. And in the end, I felt that plot handled things better. And even then, even going beyond that, Digital Devil Saga handled their plot better, because they weren't anime as fuck in that game, and the story was fucking good. In the end, you know, the story, everything as a whole for DDS is the, you know, the top of the cream of the crop. So, that's just my personal opinion. In the end, I'm still gonna enjoy this game, and I'm still probably gonna, it's probably gonna end up being my favorite 3DS game at this rate, because I am loving this. Loving this. But the one thing that keeps it from being fucking perfect is that aspect. And when something's really good and has one small problem with me, it really sticks out. But it's also a very good conversation topic. So I thought I would get into it with you guys. I would like to thank you for allowing me this platform in which to talk about it here on what I believe is the 10th episode of Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse. And I hope you enjoyed this episode. This was definitely a longer one than usual, but I had to talk. Fucking dogs! Hey! What are you doing? I'm gonna end this episode. Goodbye. Shut up!